Jamie Lewis, and welcome back to thebasis.net. Today, I've got a very easy slap, groove, and lick to show you that takes the most basic slap techniques and combines them over a 2-chord jam to sound just like this. So make sure that you've downloaded the PDF file and the play-along track for this lesson, and also make sure that you've already completed the Essential Slap Techniques course here at thebasis.net. So I'm going to break this groove down for you. I'll show you what's going on under the hood and give you a bunch of things to practice, and then I'll show you a couple of ways that you can continue to develop this and sort of make it your own. So the way that I like to learn new slap, grooves, and licks is to take it by little sections at a time. It's called part practice. Sometimes that's a whole measure, sometimes it's just a single beat. Just depends on how hard the composition is. So take a look at this one. We've got a thumped E. We're gonna pluck an octave higher. We're gonna go down to a D and do another pluck, and then back up to E. So I'm not gonna move on until I can play that little passage like this. And when you can do that, you're ready to move on to the next half of this bar. And it's really easy. I'm going to thump my low A. I'm going to do a hammer on to the 7th fret B. And then I'm going to pluck this D right here on my A string, fret number 5. I'm going to thump the low E. And then pluck an octave higher again. So same thing. We're going to run that little section over and over and over again. Slow it first. And as you're working on it, slowly increase the tempo like this. And when you've got that piece down, we're going to go back to the beginning and we're going to try running the first 2 measures together, just like this. And if you can do that, you've pretty much got the whole thing down, because what we're going to do next is we're just going to take that groove and we're going to transpose it to another chord. So instead of being played over an E minor 7, we're going to do it over an A7. And I guess you have 2 options here. You can close your 5th fret A, which I think sounds better. But you can also use your open A string too if you're accurate enough with your thumb to not hit your other strings. I think the closed fret sounds better versus the open string, just because I can control the taper of the note with my finger, but you can do it either way if you want. And then the only thing left to do is just to put these 2 grooves together. So we're going to play it over the E minor 7 chord and then over the A7 chord. It'll end up looking like this. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And when you can do that, when you can play this groove in its simplified form and you want to take it to the next level and add a little bit of flair to it, I think one of the best ways to do it is to just add in a couple of ghosted thumps and maybe some extra plucks using octaves. It's a really good way to kind of develop your slap lines, okay? So I'll leave the first 4 notes the same. But right here, I'm going to add 2 extra ghosted thumps. I'll leave that line exactly the same. And I'm just going to add a couple of extra octaves at the end, just kind of give it a little bit of a lift. It'll sound like this. And same thing, I'm just going to copy and paste those new additions over the A7 chord. And when you can do that, go ahead and put the 2 together like this. 3, 4. And I don't have to stop there. I can keep developing it further by adding more ghosted thumps and maybe even plucking some octaves that melodically move it to the next chord change, just like this. So that's it for today. Practice up, and if you have any questions at all, just drop me one in the comments section below, and I'll get right back to you just as soon as I can. So have fun, and I'll see you again here at thebassist.net. Hey, if you like what I do, then make sure you subscribe to the channel by hitting this button right over here. And if you really like what I do, then come hang out with me at thebassist.net by clicking on this button right down here. Make sure you check out the Bassist Podcast. New episodes go live each and every week. Until next time, I'll see you again here at thebassist.net.